If I didn't fire Comey, they were looking to take down the President of the United States. If I didn't fire him, and some people said he made a mistake when he fired Comey. And now those same people said it was the most incredible, instinctual moves that they've ever seen. Because I might be here with you, perhaps we'll be talking about something else. But I don't think I could have survived if I didn't fire him.
How did he just admit that he's guilty and he had to fire Comey to obstruct justice? He just admitted that on Fox News? Okay.
Yes. You have to understand that his biggest complaint seems to be that the phony witch hunts that were dogging him the whole time made it very difficult for him to do the actual crimes he was trying to do all the time, and he always felt like there was someone looking over his shoulder, because we have ethics and stuff in our government that, while flawed at certain times, does function on the higher level. So, it must have been very frustrating. I mean, I feel there's a little bit of pity for the man. Imagine, because understand how miserable this guy is. You've seen the wedding stuff where he just barging into stuff.
Yeah. Bad wedding crasher.
Yes.
By the way, even worse stand-up than Lauren Boebert. Can we just say that as stand-ups? Can we?
Yeah, I mean, a captive audience, and they're joking to the choir. So I don't know how much. Yeah.
Yes. All right, wait. Let's go on to the part 2, obstruction of justice. Yes.
We're never going to forget 2020. We're never going to.
No. 21, 22.
If
right.
I didn't,
got it.
Don't forget, I fired Comey. Had I not fired Comey, you might not be talking to me right now about a beautiful book of 4 years at the White House. And we'll see about the future. The future's going to be very interesting. But I fired Comey, that whole group, and now that group is coming back again? I mean, it's not believable. It shouldn't be allowed to happen. Shouldn't be allowed to happen.
Hal, you have some Native American heritage. I saw a hawk yesterday, and I tweeted that I'm sure that means Trump is going to jail. I think that's the sign that a hawk...
Yeah.
It would make my heart soar like a hawk.
The hunters have returned. Yes, right.
Right.
But here's the thing. I know everybody wants to rush this, but I am so enjoying the meltdown as he sweats out every day. It's coming, because there is a certain point where once Trump goes to jail, he will probably have what, unbeknownst to him up to this point, the happiest day of his life, because he won't have to do his weird hair thing anymore. He'll just be, bald and falling apart.
He'll be your rendition of him in Sexy Liberal.
That's exactly right. He'll just be in a concrete room, bragging to other idiots, which is his favorite pastime. He'll get snacks nonstop.
Yep.
And he won't have any pressures. You won't have to be anywhere around his kids.
It's true. I just, by the way, speaking of, that guy brought up the flour. I need flour for the rat recipe, the rat constipation plan. And I realized, why I have lots of flour? Why, Chris?
Why?
Because Hal and I played Don Jr. and Kimberly Guilfoyle doing coke backstage, allegedly, before the RNC.
Yeah,
and I have tons of flour.
Yeah. And still not enough.
No.
That's the issue.
No.
You can never have a big enough blow pile for those two.
Right.
Allegedly. That said, I'm dead serious that I love the idea. If you look at, this is a man who in 2015 used to call into Joe Scarborough's show and ramble without any limitations. He used to be able to arrange an interview anytime he wanted without anything to sell. And now he's been on Flashpoint last week selling his picture book, and he's rambling at weddings. And
want me to do an impression of Mika during the Trump?
Yes.
Sure.
Just say anything as Trump.
Well, I am.
Donald. That was the kind of journalism that they employed on Morning Joe before.
Yeah, right. And now can he do that? No. He's being interviewed by Mark Levin. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. So
seriously.
Lawrence Tribe tweeted, it's not foreordained that our republic will survive even one more assault by Trump or his ilk. The Trump loyalists have learned from the failure of their 2021 attempt. Have we? And he also went on to say, did I mention I'm with Adam Schiff on this? The Attorney General had better be doing way more than he appears to be doing to hold the gang leaders, including Trump, accountable for their criminal sedition. Otherwise, he's inviting another coup in 2024, 25, and more violence. I couldn't agree more. What is your take on what is or is not happening at DOJ as it involves January 6th?
Bless Lawrence Tribe's heart and everyone, all the doomsayers. I'm not concerned. Like I said, I am enjoying Trump sweating this out. He's not going to be able to dodge this, and his entire economic future is collapsing. That $1 billion evaluation of Trump media, whatever, is garbage. Will never happen. Yeah. Just count on it. And the idea that
he's already missed one deadline, right? With whatever it is, Truth Media,
Truth Social, right? Yeah, it's not going to happen. And if it does, it'll be about as successful or as high quality as Getter meets, Lindell TV. There is no quality there, and it's a gorgeous thing. The idea that Trump and Don Jr. and even Eric had a moment probably 3 months ago where, oh my God, $1 billion, that'd be sweet. We haven't seen $1 billion since Grandpa died. The fact that they had that bright moment and then it collapsed instantly, and they're like, yeah, we're not even going to be able to pay our bills unless these idiots buy a picture book. It's so
they
good.
missed a partial launch deadline last month. They were supposed to launch an invitation-only beta test version of the site, but it didn't happen. It exists only as a largely promotional website. Oh my God, it just has all the all the feelings of every other failure in his life.
So good.
CNBC called the deadline the first test of whether Trump could deliver on what he promised. Since when has he ever delivered on anything he's promised ever?
It's absurd. The Art of the Deal he put out the same year he lost more money in New York real estate than anyone in history. Like, he's always been an F up. It's all he does. Yeah. So every time he presents something, it's just a matter of how long the wick is on this particular, we're using a Wile E. Coyote reference anyways.
Yeah.
How long the wick is on this particular screw up.
Yeah.
And like Truth Social, relatively short wick. His presidency, relatively long wick. But he's not coming back in 2024. I am telling you, it's not going to happen.
But it's a grift, Hal, and that's the thing that is astounding. It's not him. It's that people keep giving him money.
Yes.
They keep doing this, and none of it's going to quote unquote stop the steal. It's going right in his pockets for his defense lawyers.
Stop them. Please don't tell. You're saying the quiet part loud. Don't let it out of the bag, because these idiots are, whatever money they're giving him, they're not giving to the RNC. They're not helping to elect Republicans in the House and Senate in 2022 and 2024. And I'm for it. So if you're a maggot listening to the sound of my voice, go to DonaldJTrump right now.com and sign up immediately for a recurring donation.
Can I just say, what makes professional comedians like Hal Sparks and John Fugelsang and Frangela Great is always new material. The greatest stocking stuffer ever, sexyliberal.com, is the live event in Madison, Wisconsin.
That's right.
We're going to add new little Christmas material in there, greetings and things. But he does the same material over and over. Here's his latest Mar-a-Lago. Here we go. This is Afghanistan. Is that what this is? Okay.
$70 million plane. You mean you think it's cheaper to leave it there so they can have it than it is to fill it up with a half a tank of gas and fly it into Pakistan or fly it back to our country? You think, yes, sir, we think it's cheaper, sir. That's when I realized he was a idiot.
That is like the worst night at Yuck Yucks. Buffalo ever. The worst amateur night.
It's so good, though. It's so good that that's where he is, that's what he's got to do right now, because he's that upset because it's not working.
Dropping F-bombs at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah, exactly. I think that was a TPUSA gathering or whatever, where they're just, and by the way, awesome, because they are sucking money out of Talking Points USA. Knock yourself out.
Right.
Like, please pour money into Mar-a-Lago. It's a failed enterprise, too.
Okay. You want to hear the one about let's hear the one about the election again.
If you get the same number, which was 63 million as you got last time, you can't lose. If you got 1 million more, it's guaranteed. I got 12 million more. No president has ever gotten anything like it. There's never been anybody that got 12 million more. We got, and it's not me, we got, because it's us, it's not me, it's we. It really is we. And we did so well. And then the thing was all rigged, and the disgraceful thing, the mail-in ballots, it was just horrible. They mailed hundreds of millions of ballots. People are getting 7 ballots. They're getting 6. There was somebody I just met upstairs, so I got 5 ballots sent to me.
Oh, my God. Did you? Okay, so those people clearly were drunk because they didn't keep. Woo!
Yeah. Oh, I mean, they're getting a live show for free because he can. We can charge. Understand this, Steph. We can charge. People purchase tickets to see us live.
Yes.
None of his events cost any money because they can't. He's doing those. The only thing he's charging for is those 4 dates with Bill O'Reilly.
Yes.
Which are like a third full in these giant.
We actually
rooms.
have what's it called? Original thoughts.